Lots of women ask me, how do I get married within the next 6 months? I want to make sure that I am getting engaged within the next 6 months and married as soon as possible. This time next year, I definitely want to be married to my husband. I want to get pregnant. I want to start a family. How do you actually do that? I am the only professional matchmaker who promises my students that I will help them get engaged within the next 6 months and be married within the next 12 months. So today, I'm going to share with you exactly how we do that. I am the only matchmaker I know of, only dating coach, dating guru, only expert professional who has a clear process for doing it. Mostly because most people out there don't have a background in human behavior and psychology. They're just putting out nonsense on the internet, and because there is so much information, it's really hard to know who is right and who is just another phony. So I want to give you a very clear and simple answer, and if someone is telling you anything other than this, you shouldn't work with them. Number one, to get married to someone that you choose and to have a marriage with them, to stay with them, you need to have shared values. Shared values are so strong that you can even stay with a guy who is rude to you, who's grumpy to be around, but you share all of the same values. And so those shared values keep you guys together even when the going gets rough. One of my readers, one of the women who reached out recently, she's like, oh, the guy needs emotional resilience. Oh, we need to be practical about this. You don't need to be practical. You need shared values. They're two different things. Most people are not emotionally resilient. Most people cannot handle stress. So how do couples stay together? They have shared values. Values is the difference between making a lot of money and actually being generous, wanting to spend on your partner, wanting to buy a round of drinks for your friends, buying your parents really nice gifts, buying your mom an iPhone. This is generosity, a value, versus just a guy who makes a lot of money, which a lot of guys make a lot of money. The second that you think that you need to actually make sure you achieve this goal is you need a deadline. So my mentor, Dr. Benjamin Hardy, he talks about this all the time in his book, 10X is easier than 2X. He says that to shrink time, so instead of taking 5 years to get engaged, like most of my friends did, in order for you to do that in 6 months, you need a really tight deadline to your goal, which is having a ring on your finger. And so I teach all of my students from the moment we begin working together to set a goal that is exactly 180 days from today to be engaged to their husband. No ifs, no ands, no buts. 180 days from today, you'll be engaged. So today, it's the 26th of June, which means by I think the 26th of December, which is the day after Christmas, you would be engaged. And Christmas is a wonderful time to receive an engagement ring under the tree. Why the heck not? But you need a very clear deadline that is marked in the calendar, no matter what. Just like your period, you're going to get. And the final thing you need is you need a plan and a clear path of action to get there. So this is where the vast majority of single women have no clue. They say things like, I've set the intention, I believe it'll happen, I'm just going to let go and let God, it's going to be my destiny. No, that's all woo-woo stuff. It's great. Like, I believe in manifestation, but it's like brushing my teeth. I can set an intention to have excellent dental health, but if I never brush my teeth, I am never going to have excellent dental health. So I brush my teeth like 5 times a day, and that is why my dentist tells me you have no cavities. Like, it doesn't matter what my intention for my dental health is. You need to treat your love life the same way. You need to go in with a plan. You need to go in with help and support, a mentor. You need a dating approach that is going to guarantee success. And you need a way to meet high quality options. I can help you with this because I am the best professional matchmaker on the market. And I am the only one who promises my students results and gets them results. If you'd like to work with me, I work with my students to get them married. So a woman just reached out to me today and she's like, I just want profiles. Sure, I can send you profiles and it won't get you married. I've done that in the past. I've sent my students profiles. They requested it. And are they married today? No, because profiles won't get you married. Like, back in the day, you had to drag Indian men to the wedding. Like, this is what happened to many of the men in my own family. They didn't meet their wives until the wedding. And you know who planned the wedding? The mom. So back in the day, the guy's mom made sure that he got married. These days, if you don't make a guy do the things he needs to do to get married, most Indian guys won't. And that is why the single ones are single and will stay single. I know, I work with a lot of them. So as a matchmaker, I work with you to help you do the steps you need to do to get married. But I also work with the guys to help them meet you and then propose to you and then plan a wedding with you. And you need this to marry an Indian guy.